everybody out there, it's your boy Trey. I'm back again with another Genius Talk video, man. All right, in today's topic of Genius Talk, okay, we will be talking about some of the new additions to the Dodgers and their new struggles. All right, and our question for the day is Kyle Tucker cooked? Okay, our question for the day is Kyle Tucker cooked? And also, are we being scammed by Edwin Diaz? All right. Are we being scammed by Edwin Diaz? Those are our two questions that we plan on discussing today. But without further ado, I would like you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let me know down below. Am I too, am I being a certain way towards a certain player? Am I being unfair? Let me know. I feel like I'm gonna be pretty fair with these takes right now. I honestly feel like I'm gonna be extremely fair. Just based off of their pay grades, all right? Based off of their pay grades, what the Dodgers are throwing out to them to, have a great career for the Dodgers and help us three-peat, I just really feel like some people are not holding up their end of the bargain. Now, starting off with my boy Kyle Tucker, okay? Starting off with Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker, if you guys don't know, all right, let me give you some of his stats for his career. Kyle Tucker, for one, is a four-time All-Star, all right? 4 consecutive years before this season. He's a 2022 World Series champion, all right? He's a champion. He brings in championship experience, so we love that, all right? He's a Golden Glove, all right? And he's also a 2-time Silver Slugger. Now, to me, that sounds like an excellent career for a guy, That sounds like an excellent career. That sounds like somebody who is used to the big moment, all right, doesn't shy away from the big moment, and knows how to play at a high level during the biggest time of year, which I'm still banking on, guys, all right? A lot of you guys might have seen some of my short-form content, things like that, and might think, maybe I hate Kyle Tucker. I do not hate Kyle Tucker. I was extremely ecstatic when the Dodgers signed him. My only issue is, when are we going to see a return on the investment? Okay, that's all I want to know. All I want to know is, when are we going to get that return on investment? Because if I'm not mistaken, man, Kyle Tucker has been in the MLB for 9 seasons. All right, he's been in the MLB for 9 seasons. He started off with the Houston Astros. Now, you guys know I am a Dodger fan. All right, lifetime Dodger fan. I cannot stand the Houston Astros to save my life. I can't stand them. Okay, but I will not, beat Kyle Tucker down for being a part of that organization when that's where he was drafted, okay? Or that's where he, came up in the big leagues. I do not know if he was drafted there. My bad. Let me check on that. All right, but he wasn't on the team when we were cheated. He wasn't on the team when we were cheated. I believe he got there the year after we got cheated. So it's still some cheating up in there, okay? But like I said, can't hold it against a guy. He was not on the team. Now, with that being said, the last 4 seasons before he became a Los Angeles Dodger, Kyle Tucker, from the age of 25 to 28/29, he had a combined he had an average of 5 WAR, okay, 5.0 WAR. All right, that's win over replacement. He did not have a season where he hit under 20 home runs, okay? Now, we're so late into the season to where at some point in time, we have to start seeing a return on something, all right? We're late into the season right now, and Kyle Tucker has not a career low, all right? It's not a career low, but he only has 11 home runs. Not saying that I'm expecting 50 home runs. He's never been that type of player. His career high in home runs is 30 home runs. I'm just expecting at least 20 this season. Now, I think what's going to happen is, he's playing so bad at the moment, there's only one way to go from here. There's only one way to go from there, and that is up. That's literally going up, okay? Because in his last 5 games before last night, August 18th, 2026, my man was a combined 0 for 29. Now, he got a double last night and an RBI. So I think we're coming out of it. He struck out twice. Okay, cool. You feel me? But I think with MLB players, seeing that first hit go down can be a huge. It can be a huge burden off of your shoulders to break a hitting streak. Okay. Anybody, even at the lower level of playing baseball, if you sit around and you go a couple games without getting a hit, you feel that. You feel that pressure. And I'm knowing for a fact with all of those fans that are at Dodger Stadium and at other ballparks and things of that nature that cannot stand the Dodgers, even Dodger fans are probably, being a little impatient with Kyle. The other game I saw him batting against a position player and he grounded out. He grounded out to a position player. All right. We got to do better. Okay? That's all we're asking for, Kyle. That's all we're asking for. Just a better showing. Just a better showing when you go out on the field. We know that you can do it, all right? We believe in you. All right? Let's turn it around. Let's get back to playing winning baseball. Even though the Dodgers are doing just fine with you struggling, so you don't have the pressure of, oh God, I gotta be the one. No, it's a team. All right? Lock back in and go back to what made you have fun with baseball, man. All right? We believe in you, buddy. Now, on to the real scammer of the day. He's probably not really a scammer. I'm joking, okay? I'm joking. All right, but Edwin Diaz. Now, I remember the Dodgers signing Edwin Diaz. I was like, oh my God, we are winning the World Series. I said it instantly. I was like, you know what? There's no way possible that we could lose the World Series. We have a bona fide starting pitching staff, have a bona fide 1 through 9 bona fide bench players, okay? Bona fide relievers. What can't we do? That's what I was thinking. With a bona fide closer, that's what I was thinking. But as soon as Edwin was placed on the team, no more than 4 days after he was assigned his jersey number, on April 20th, he was placed on a 15-day injury list. This is his first of many injury lists that he has had since he's put on that white and blue jersey. Okay? After that, they noticed, hey, he's not recovering as we would like. Let's throw him on a 60-day. He has right elbow loose bodies. Okay? So at that point, now we know, all right, Edwin is not feeling the best. All right? Let him go about it. We don't need you right now, buddy. We don't need you. We need you for October. That's when we really need you. So let's go ahead and give him a break. This is the first one. I did not know that Edwin Diaz was a major Anthony Davis fan. I did not know this. I didn't know Edwin Diaz was in love with Anthony Davis. I did not know this. Because he not only came back after rehabbing, he came back, and in July, when he came back to the team, all right, they brought him back July 22nd. Once he was activated on July 29th, he was activated back to the team. On August 18th, which was yesterday, he was then sent back on the IL for neck inflammation. All right. Shout out to Edwin Diaz. But it seems like this is something that is not going to work out. All right. This is his first year with the team. I get it. It just seems that something here is missing when it comes to Diaz. Like, did we not give this man a proper physical test? Like, don't we have some of the best doctors in the MLB? How are we missing all of these injuries? Like, he's not even playing a lot. He's not even playing a lot to have all of these injuries. He's only pitched 13.2 innings this season. 13.2. And you know what? His ERA is a whopping 11.85. He's never been this high. Now, that's obviously going to come down, guys. All right? That's obviously going to come down. I'm not going to act like that's going to be something that's sustainable for Edwin. But golly, man, we can't catch a break. All right, everybody wants to talk about lockout this, lockout that. You guys just go out there and play baseball, man. There's a lot of great teams out there. It's their job to beat the Dodgers. Whatever roster the Dodgers put out on the field, it is those teams' job to go out there and win. Everyone likes a villain. That's when the ratings for a sport is at the highest. Last year's World Series was one of the best World Series that we've had in years, probably since the Chicago Cubs and Cleveland Indians in 2016. It's been 10 whole years. We've had some good ones. We've had some good ones. I will say that. I will say that. I won't discredit the last 10 years. But what I am saying is, guys, when there's a villain, more people watch. Okay? When Golden State and Cleveland were going back and forth in the NBA, we knew Golden State was the more dominant team. But it felt good to watch the underdog try to go and knock down the big dog, the villain. Okay? Guys, enjoy the ride, because once the Dodgers disband this team and once everybody's getting old, I hope you guys know that. I know baseball, it can be an old man sport as well, but a lot of these guys are getting old. Things are going to start changing, okay? Let's relax. Let's enjoy great teams and just go about our business, all right? I'll catch you on the next video, man. It's your boy Trey, and this is Genius Talk. Peace.